Hey guys, I'm going to bring you to the studio with me and show you the exact routine and stretches I do to get into the splits. Now, it took me a long time to get into the splits, but it is manageable if you stay consistent. Do this routine and hold these stretches every single day. I'll explain everything in the video. Here it is. Alright guys, I'm going to take you through some flows that I do and pointing out specific stretches that I want you to hold for at least 1 to 2 minutes every single day for 2 weeks. I will specify everything in the description box below, but as you open up your hips more and like to get moving more and get more comfortable flowing into the splits, you can literally just do what I'm doing here and flow into the splits. But before you get there, I'm going to point out some moves to help you really deepen and open up your hips, loosen everything up, and feel amazing. So what I am doing here is three-legged dog. You're lifting your knee up high and creating space in between your legs. I do that on each side, maybe holding for 10 to 30 seconds, not too much, and then I float into pigeon pose. So within pigeon here, your hips want to be square and you want to relax your sit bones, and you can recline down if that feels better for you, but it's most important that your hips are square and you're not flopping from one side until the other. So definitely pigeon pose, 1 to 2 minutes each side. You will want to do that every single day. Lifting back, walking it out in downward dog, loosening up the back of your legs is a great. So once you get more advanced, you can literally do three-legged dog, pigeon, and slide into the splits. As you will see here, this version with what I have my left leg out, my right leg back, I'm more comfortable with that positioning of my legs, and I'm gonna do the other side, but as you'll see, I'm not completely down on the mat, and it's very normal to have one side just more flexible than the other, so don't be alarmed when you do notice that, even though you're stretching them the same. So just showing you, that's like a quick flow you can do once you work on stretching your hips a lot more. This is another one, so again, I always like to reach up, float down, make my way into plank chaturanga. This is a classical flow just to get your body moving. And I'm going to show you another way to open up your hips. So right here, I'm lifting my leg up, and as I lift my leg up and point it, I'm opening up my hip, and then you're sliding in, squeezing your knee into your chest as you slide to plank. This is more of a dynamic way to move and stretch at the same time if you don't like to hold poses for 2 minutes, which feels like forever. So again, this is something you can add in maybe to warm up before you sit in poses for 1 to 2 minutes, and then it's just sliding into the splits again. And don't forget, you can always use a block when you are practicing as well. Now this is another one you're adding to your list, and this is dragon pose. So one leg is back, the other knee is bent, and you're pressing your hips forward. You can stay up or come down on your elbows like I did. You definitely want to hold this for at least 1 minute to 2 minutes each side. Such an amazing way to get into the splits. But if you're just stretching, you're going to want to counteract that right here by straightening the front leg and folding over it. You're going to feel a deep stretch in your hamstrings. It can feel kind of not sore, but when you straighten the leg and fold, it's like, OMG, my hamstrings are super tight. So yeah, and I'm showing you here again, three-legged dog. Just make sure to keep on thinking about lifting that knee as high as you can. So I will list the moves below. We've got pigeon, we've got three-legged dog, we've got dragon, and then at the very start I did Yogi Squat, which is just sitting with your knees wider than hips, and you're kind of pressing your knees to open up and create space within your hips. And then if you want to do dynamic stretching, it's lifting that leg up, straightening it, and bringing your knee into your chest. Great way to create energy and space into your hips. And then eventually, after you hold the movement statically, you can do flows like I'm showing here. I'm obviously not showing them holding them for 1 or 2 minutes in the video, but I will list below what you hold, and all the moves are in this video so you can refer back to them and get into the splits and just love it.